there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of, who am I doing right now? I am doing Virgos. Hi Virgos, this is going to be for the second half of March. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Virgo, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get some cards to get some overall energy for the Virgos. And a reminder, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's xi_missy_xi. If you would like to purchase any extended videos, please be sure you guys double check what the title is first, okay? Any requests for readings, also please check the description box of every reading before sending an email. Don't just send money. I invoice everybody first to keep track of my readings. Okay, so see how I'm doing like the whole detail-oriented thing? It's so Virgo. Virgos are very detail-oriented. Every little detail they want to see met. Sometimes it can be a little bit too much where we kind of got to let things go with the flow, right? I'm not a Virgo, my daughter is. But what I'm saying is that I think that's why I'm saying all these little things, because I'm kind of taking on your energy already. So maybe it is about seeing through all the fine details of things, right? Release your ex. That's a big detail. The time has come to clear your energy. That's a big ass detail right there. So for some of you, this could be an ex, a relationship, an ex-husband, ex-wife. Some of you, it's an old job. Whatever it is, it's clearing it out to make room for something new. Holy shit. And as I say that, you have new love. A new person is stirred your romantic feelings. As soon as you clear that out, it makes space for something new to come in. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Gorgeous card. Gorgeous. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. You mean like not tend to all the little details all the time? Details are good, right? As an aqua, I need things detailed as shit too, honey. There is a process and an order. You know what I mean? So I can relate to that totally, but not everything there is a process and an order per se. Sometimes things have to just kind of go with, just let go with the flow. You know what I mean? Like sometimes that's just what it is. The bear. Someone who's very aggressive. Someone who's making career moves. Finally letting things go. Yeah, when we release, now we're ready to take action. Some of you could be meeting somebody that's very wealthy, or somebody who is kind of like the head honcho, BDE, big dick energy, so to speak, type of person coming in, okay? Or you're that person. You have here the clover, which is good luck, rewards, opportunities. We have St. Patrick's Day coming up. And then you have the clouds, delays. Somebody's luck is about to change, but I think it changes because you let go of something that's been blocking you, blinding you, taking up space. That's what it feels like. All right, what are we doing with you guys? We're going to do the Light Seers Tarot. All right, I hope everybody's staying safe. If anybody's going to take precautions and be safe, it's going to be a Virgo. With the whole, coronavirus thing. Because Virgos, they ain't playing around, honey. They are also, like, a lot of them are, what do you call them? Not neat freaks, although a lot of them are neat freaks. But also, they don't like germs. I'm serious, a lot of us don't like germs and shit, but Virgos really, again, the details of things, yeah, the little details, the dirtiness. Ew, did you touch this? That could have germs, that could be dirty. Holy shit, you got the Moon, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. When something is released and let go of, there can be things to celebrate, new beginnings, and new beginnings. The Ace of Wands. Creation. But it can only be, you know what they just showed me? Two sticks rubbing together. You know, like how it takes that motion and action to create fire? That's like this. There's an action that's created or necessary to create fire, if you will, right? Somebody's intuition here is skyrocketing through the roof too. Virgos are naturally highly intuitive. But you have here the moon, which could be Pisces. But this is about subconscious. This is about intuition. And then you have here, look, her third eye's on fire. Highly intuitive time period. You might be able to almost basically like feel like you're reading people's minds, right? I mean, you're just so tapped in. Four of Wands is new beginnings. 11-11 is marriage commitment, but it's also this socialization. This is happiness. Virgos can tend to be hermit crabs, right? They're not very social, depending on what you have in your chart, right? But if you're a real classic Virgo, you rather stay home. So maybe for you, that's the action that's needed, is to say, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to actually socialize. And by you doing that and, you know, kind of letting things go and moving forward and two sticks rubbing together like this, it creates all this newness. Now, here with the moon, you have cycles and phases, but it's subconscious. There's a lot of dreaming I feel happening right now, especially with the fire here in the third eye with the Ace of Wands and the subconscious here. A lot of third eye, a lot of prophetic dreams, a lot of deja vu. I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. Whew, honey, I can't sing to begin with, and with this cold or my allergies or whatever I have, oh Lord, it makes it worse. I think I knew you. I think I loved you. I think I've met you before I met you. It's this thing of I already know. Somebody's intuition here is screaming. You know, like sometimes our intuition screams, stranger danger. This is the complete opposite. This is where it screams, I think I loved you before I met you. It's like you meet a person you're already in love with, but it could be the first time you ever meet them. And it's not corny love at first sight. And it's not the whole love at first sight where it's unrequited, you know, and it's just a crush. No, it's different. It's like with the moon, it's magnetic. It's like how the moon magnetically pulls in the tides. It's this magnetic thing with the two of you too. And it would have been serendipitous circumstances to bring you two together. Come on now. 10 of Wands. That's the releasing of the ex and letting the old things go. Making room for the new energetically, even for our house. Right now with this self-quarantining thing, for right now in Hawaii, it's not mandatory, but in May. But as of right now, we're going to do quarantining just to be safe because I have a cold. I don't want to pass that around to anybody, even if it's not corona. And I'm going to start cleaning things and I'm going to start organizing. So Virgo energy. That's why I'm talking about this right now, because it's so you guys, right? Cleaning, getting organized, making sure there's no dust, making sure there's no germs, clearing out the old to make room for the new. I think I loved you before. It's someone that you meet that you've already loved them before. You just know it. You can feel it too. Someone here could... I was going to say somebody here has to travel even though they don't want to. So it could be part of your job. The Chariot is travel. It's movement. Then you have the 10 of Wands. She looks like she's on an adventure or something else. So somebody here could have to travel and they don't really want to. Let's say you're a pilot, you're a flight attendant. Whatever it is, it's having to go out there into the world and socialize. And right now you may not want to. Let's say you're the type of Virgo that's not normally antisocial and not hermit-like crab, right? But then something inside of you is saying, I want to retreat. I want to just kind of like do nothing. Somebody here works in the travel industry or something of the sort. That's also Cancerian energy. Somebody could be dealing with a Cancer. 9 of Wands and the Page of Wands. 9 of Wands, she's like, don't even think about coming near me. What do you want? But then yet look at her little fence. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. Right? It's like, don't come here and I'm going to take all the precautions for nobody to come, but then my fence is like knee high. It's a wounded warrior, but she's not very wounded anymore. She's not really keeping anybody out. But I feel like she's kind of going through the motions of it. And then you have the Page of Wands, who this bitch could give a shit. Look at her. She's like, yes, abracadabra. Two totally different energies, right? Let me hold them up side by side so you can just kind of see. So one of them's like, what? What are you looking at? And then this one over here is just kind of like enjoying in the moment, dancing, doing her own thing. Maybe that's a transformation that you've gone through recently, huh? Of being like to yourself, closed up, don't let, nobody can come in, nobody can come near me, to I'm just in my own damn world, doing my own damn thing, loving myself. And then that's when everything shifts and changes. Ace of Swords. Something makes sense. Something adds up is what I just heard. Something makes sense. This could also be discernment, where you see things differently, right? It's like the aha moment. And the Nine of Cups. Wishes coming true. The treasure chest. And it totally is you. I knew I loved you before I met you. Bottom of the deck is the World. The search is over. Look at that. Birth of a whole new world. Birth of a whole new cycle. The World is the end, the Omega, the completion. The World is travel also, but some of you it's pregnancy too, yeah? Birth of something new. Birth of a new consciousness. Maybe for you it's the birth of that new consciousness, right? It's also really symbolic of the birth of the whole world's consciousness right now. It's the birth of this whole new vibration and frequency that's what's happening right now with the coronavirus thing, okay? If we can pull through, it's the birth of a whole new consciousness, frequency, vibration. See the Moon here though? Something about this, you or them, is really guided by the moon. You know, you ever heard that saying, the moon made me do it? I feel like that's going to be really symbolic here somehow. Bottom of the deck, absolutely gorgeous. Your last card is the Star. Aquarian energy, but you see how she has this string tied to the star. Or is it a planet? It's like she's plucking it down, bringing it down, or she's tethered to it. She's hanging on to it. It's almost like a kite. The Star card is about hope. I feel like somebody here never gave up or let go of having hope. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'll see you guys next month. Love you.